And we're off. Uneventful beginning. Legendary Bid strides in front in the early stages. Hot Rod Lincoln up on the pace as well. Hyper Speed has early speed, and Pure Crazy Groove is 4 deep on the course. 4 runners tussle on the front end. Bottomless Refill right behind them in the 5th position. 2 back to 8 weeks long, and Misawa is at the back of the pack. 6 off the pace. Approaching the far turn, Hot Rod Lincoln emerges from the foursome as a 3/4 length edge on Hyper Speed in second. Pure Crazy Groove pushed along from third. Bottomless Refill moving forward, a joint second as they round the far turn. Bottomless Refill on the move, 8 weeks long, 5 lengths behind, under a ride. Misawa not picking it up, and Legendary Bid has dropped out of it. Top of the stretch, Hot Rod Lincoln off the turn, challenged by Bottomless Refill, who continues a sustained run, is up to take the lead inside the furlong pole, and Bottomless Refill is kicking away. Bottomless Refill by 4, by 5, and Bottomless Refill is going to be a runaway winner in the opener. Bottomless Refill well ahead. Pure Crazy Groove was second home, then Hot Rod Lincoln, and 8 weeks long was fourth. Number 5, Bottomless Refill, pays $460 for the win. Second race coming up next, a maiden race for 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs. No changes in race 2. Post time for the second race. And we're off. Rev Parker broke alertly from the inside post. U-Butte between horses has speed too, and U-Butte's on top in the early stages. Not My Type will press from the outside. The top 2 spar on the front end, and they open up 2.5 lengths on another pair. Paint the Line and Rev Parker. 3 more lengths back to Visions of Reality and Find a Name at the back. 3 pairs of 2 with a half mile to go. Not My Type and U-Butte going hard on the front end. Still well clear of the third place runner who's racing alone. That's Paint the Line in the white jacket. Gap of 4 back to Rev Parker, who has lost position. And then comes Visions of Reality, Find a Name at the tail. Around the far turn, U-Butte, the favorite, is going to have to work for it today because Not My Type has been pressing the whole way around. U-Butte still with the lead as he comes off the turn and shakes clear by a length. Not My Type left behind in second, struggling on the outside. Paint the Line is moving on the grandstand side. U-Butte still in front. Not My Type right behind is trying hard. Here comes Rev Parker down the center of the track, and Rev Parker is making up good strides down the center. U-Butte has to fend off Rev Parker. U-Butte continues to dig in. U-Butte, game, had to work for it, but got it done. Rev Parker's second photo. And we're off. The starter caught him in a good line. From the outside, Lucky Mucho Man, prominent. Raging Bear from the inside, put into play. Outstanding Dead is eased off the speed today, and Blue Lieutenant in the black jacket, quickest of them all. Blue Lieutenant the leader, 3/4 of a length. Raging Bear in the second spot, easing off the leader's heels. Lucky Mucho Man alongside of that rival. Thundering March, 2 off the pace in fourth. They're 2 better than Hutch. Then comes Uncle Vic, pushed along outside going into the turn in a space of 6 to Outstanding Debt, who has lost contact with the rest of the group. Rounding the far turn, Blue Lieutenant paves the way, 3/4 of a length, make it a length now. Lucky Mucho Man pushed along from second, is making up a little bit of ground on Blue Lieutenant, who still leads the way by a half length. Lucky Mucho Man in second on the outside in the 3-path. Raging Bear finds a seam on the rail and punches forward. Blue Lieutenant drops anchor, he's done. Far outside, Thundering March is marching on down the grandstand side. Thundering March up to tackle Lucky Mucho Man, who takes second from Raging Bear, who's had enough, but Thundering March has the most finish. Thundering March wins it over Lucky Mucho Man, then Rage 3 seconds. The fourth race is up next at 1 mile and a 16th, the maiden affair here, and there are no changes. Post time 25 minutes away at 2:34. And they're off. Getting squeezed at the break was Dr. Darby. Had to take up after that between horses. Drops to the rear. Jake's Orchard going to the front from the gray. Rough Guy moves through between horses to come and take the lead with Jake's Orchard going into the turn. These two right together as they corner with Saratoga Weekend right off of them, but holds the inside spot and is pretty offensive-minded here. Now 3 runners across the track. Saratoga Weekend on the inside. Between horses is the gray with dashing speed and a 3 deep Jake's Orchard approaching the backstretch run. There's a big gap of 7 back to St. Bones. Call It a Night is also there. And Senegal, outside of that pair, swinging up the backstretch. Another 3 lengths back to Prophetic with dashing speed, second to last. And Dr. Darby at the tail end of the field as they head down the backstretch. The first one out of the 3, some to give way, at least right now, is Rough Guy. He's either getting a breather or he's dropping back. Jake's Orchard in front by a length now. Saratoga Weekend losing position with that front runner, but the rest of the pack are swarming in as Rough Guy, he drops out of it. He's done. Jake's Orchard on the lead here by 3/4 of a length. Here comes Senegal on the outside, and farther out is Prophetic. 3 runners right there across the track. St. Bones made an early bid at the 3/8 pole and is backing right away. Saratoga Weekend in 4th, sent along. The others are well behind. Coming to the top of the stretch, 3 runners battling for the top spot. Jake's Orchard on the inside hanging tough. Senegal between them under the left-handed encouragement. And Prophetic, who went deep off the corner, is moving up level second, taking that position away from Senegal. And Prophetic on the grandstand side, up to tackle Jake's Orchard. Outside, it's Prophetic. Inside Jake's Orchard, Prophetic going by Jake's Orchard in the late stages. And it's graduation time for Prophetic. Prophetic breaks the bait, and Jake's Orchard second, then Senegal. Going 6 furlongs, and post time for race 5 is 20 minutes away. And we're off. From the inside, Cashel Kitten wins the break and takes advantage, strides in front. Hey, hey, Harry, quarter horsed in the first 100 yards to get up there as a joint second with Busting Credit. Broken Hearted in the 4th position, Mudville 9 alongside. Union Navy has 1 runner beat. That's Retail Man, who will have to pass them all and make up at least 10 lengths in the final half mile. Good battle on the lead here. Cashel Kitten on the inside is a share of the lead. Hey, hey, Harry, aggressively ridden to keep up with him. Now a half length back going into the turn. Busting Credit getting onto the fence now. 2 off the pace in a good stalking spot. He's 2 lengths ahead of Broken Hearted. Then comes Mudville 9. He's sent upon. Union Navy slipping inside of that. Rival claims 5th. 5 lengths off the pace. He's on the move, though, and Retail Man's getting going from last at the top of the stretch, where Cashel Kitten is the one to run down. Cashel Kitten off the turn, 2 ahead now. Union Navy continues to make up ground in second. He's going to stay on the fence. Cashel Kitten the leader. Union Navy trying to punch forward on the rail, and then comes Retail Man. He's passing runners fast but needs to quicken between horses. Cashel Kitten's digging in. Cashel Kitten goes gate to wire in race 5. Second home Union race is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. No changes in race number 6, our feature race and allowance for 3-year-olds and upward going a mile. Post time for race 6, the feature on the... We're ready to go. And we're off. Uneventful start. Love That Bird gets the first call of the race. Brew Pub from the far outside, going to be caught about 5 or 6 pass off the rail as they hit the turn, but now crosses over. Love That Bird with the lead. Brew Pub has to use some energy to get into the 3 path. Union Lights between horses. It's Love That Bird with the lead of a half length. Union Lights second on the outside. Brew Pub is right there, perched 3 deep. There's a gap of 3 to another trio. Interstate on the outside, Big Bad Bud in the middle, and Kahala, the favorite, goes well down on the rail and clearly claims 4th onto the backstretch while on a hold. We come back to Joe's Had Enough, second to last, and Crypto Causeway is at the back of the pack. A dozen lengths from first to last as they make their way down the backstretch. Love That Bird and the meet's leading rider, Caber Koa, in charge by 3/4 of a length. Union Lights right behind in second with Brew Pub. Now there's a gap of 3 to Kahala on the inside 4th. Another 2 to Joe's Had Enough. Takes the 5th spot. Cryptocurrency is out of last. Has passed a few rivals. Interstate in the second last position. And one way far behind is Big Bad Bud. He is tailed off around the far turn. Brew Pub makes a move to come up and challenge Love That Bird, but Kahala is coming on the scene and looms large at the top of the lane. Kahala and Jackie Davis motor to the front. Brew Pub behind in second. Love That Bird is in third while struggling. Coming to the furlong pole, Kahala showing a big burst. Kahala with a furlong to go has gone 4 lengths clear. Brew Pub second, then comes Cryptocurrency into third. It's Kahala well in front, and Kahala much the best today. Kahala scores by 2. Brew Pub was second, Cryptocurrency third. Love That Bird fourth. 20 minutes. We're ready to go. And we're off. Good beginning. A lineup for the lead early. Tommy the Torch, Son of Darkness, have speed. So does Max Foster. And down on the fence is Fire down below. It's Son of Darkness with a head in front. Max Foster between horses. Fire down below down on the inside. Gap of 2 to Tommy the Torch. Captain of My Heart between horses now as Fire down below joins that party. A deep mortgage rate. 3 off the pace going into the turn. Mass Appeal is next in the field as they corner. There's a big gap of 6 back to the 1A double shot who's at the rear. Around the far turn they go. Son of Darkness flees from the pack. Steps on the gas on the fence. Leads a length and a half. Mortgage rate on the outside takes the second spot. Tommy the Torch feels the stick. Captain of My Heart between horses angles into the 3 path off the turn. Max Foster on the rail. Backs off. Needs to re-rally. Furlong to go. Son of Darkness in front. Here comes Fire down below. Gobbling up ground down the outside. And Fire down below and Oliver Calderon have hit the front. And Fire down below with a big effort from off the pace. Captain of My Heart out finishing Son of Darkness for the second spot. 90 cents for the win. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the finale. Race 8 in the nightcap. Scratch number 5, Frankie C. A field of 8 to go. And Leroff taking up right at the start was Joyful Departure. Flora Rose on the far outside is quickest. Our Reward sent along to get up there too, and Our Reward has a short lead now from Flora Rose and Hidden War Dance right between them. Noble Lady in the 4th position, 2 off the pace, another 2 lengths to Crystal, and She Shadow. There's a gap of about 5 back to Joyful Departure and Lion's Miracle Mo as they sail into the far turn. The leader is Our Reward with 3 furlongs to go. Flora Rose right there matching her, and they pull 3 ahead of Hidden War Dance, pushed along, losing position. Noble Lady joins her from the inside, and She Shadow, who's 3 wide, making a move. She Shadow at the top of the stretch. Our Reward with a head in front. Flora Rose still there battling. She Shadow outside, continuing to run down the center of the track. Our Reward still in charge, putting away Flora Rose. She Shadow comes out of the crowd, and Joyful Departure was dead last, and she has passed them all. To the lead goes Joyful Departure. Joyful Departure and Joel Cruz score in the nightcap. She Shadow second best. Then mount into tomorrow. That'll be races 3 through 8. 5 of 6, a consolation payout on the pick 6. Nobody hit 6 of 6 with that. Carryover pays $352 even. Late pick 5, $325.50. Late pick 4, $85.25. Ladies and gentlemen, also a reminder on track, we still have our casino open 24/7. That's right, on the first floor. We have the best slots, a large variety of slots for you in the Finger Lakes Casino. Folks, that does it. When you go home, please do so safely. Thanks for spending your Tuesday with us. We hope you had a fun day today. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for more live racing. 9 races tomorrow. First post will be 1 p.m. Filling in for Anthony Stabile, this is Matt Dinnerman. Until next time, may your dreams be winning ones, and may those dreams come true. Keep living the dream, folks. Good night.